Stay tuned for Rangers baseball.
Texas.
Next.
Ranger.
Kyle Gibson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch. 4-pitch mix. Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93, curveball, changeup, and slider. He's a guy you'll know if he's on early, he's going to induce a lot of ground balls. If he's getting pop-ups and fly balls, that's dangerous. He's not a power-type pitcher.
Byron Buxton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 135.
Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to short. There's Connor Falefa. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one guy that's been struggling a bit lately is Miguel Sano. Last month, he turned in less than 20 hits. He's just been real inconsistent. That's not terrible, but it's not good either. And he's the guy that they need to be productive. I'm looking for a bounce back here.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. Gibson has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career, and through those innings, he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled down the third baseline. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. Shorts and t-shirts, the order of the afternoon, 92 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Softly hit out toward short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
The next twin up, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
And he fouls this one off. Just underway in Arlington. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. Gibson looks in. Here it comes.
Counts full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First delivery to him.
Ball. That's a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0. Cruz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive to left. Calhoun makes the play for out number 3. One left for Minnesota, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ballgame. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
So now here is Joey Gallo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Joey Gallo.
Here it comes. Popped him up. Sano has a play. 1 out.
Batting second.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 53.
Next, here is Adolis Garcia. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Luis
The
Arias.
second baseman, Luis.
First pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Arias can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Here's Miguel Sano. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 13 home runs and 32 driven in. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he takes a called strike two. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
So stepping in is Ryan Jeffers. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
That brings up Alex Kirilloff as he'll take a look at ball one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The set and the 1-0. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A little bouncer. The 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 2-out double left stranded. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Last half of the second set to go, and now here's Nate Lowe.
For the Rangers, the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Barrios has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. The 2-1 home.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 3-1. He is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Count remains full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Here's Brock Holt now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled away. Lowe leads off first with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
2-2.
swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, look at this sliding stop. Safe. It was a highlight reel stop, but he can't get it out. And runners will be at first and second with one away.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. He's set, now the pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be two. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Max Kepler.
First delivery to him. Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 1 gone now in the inning, and with that, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you get a look there at where the Rangers stand entering play. Now at the plate is Josh Donaldson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes the 1-2. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 302 is the average coming in. 15 long balls and 37 RBIs. Gibson looks in. Here he comes 0-1.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
2 out, nobody on. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He's got it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Jose Trevino.
Jose Trevino.
Now the first pitch. Hit out towards second, and the Rangers are in the hit column.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
So now to the plate, Eli White, skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey
So
Gallo.
the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joey Gallo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
Trevino, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's a home run into the top tank. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Rangers move ahead. It's now 2-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Shortstop,
Strike
Isaiah.
one to start the at-bat.
Kiner-Falefa.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And it gives the Rangers a 3-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
In now, Adolis Garcia. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball laid off well below the knees. A ball and 2 strikes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Nate Lowe is on deck. 3 runs already home here. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Nate Lowe digging in now. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 9 homers and 36 RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's outside.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rangers 3 and the Twins 1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Driven nicely into the gap. Simmons racing for second now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there's one away.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? Two pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. And their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now. Now it'll be Alex Kirilloff. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Sano is off of first with 2 away. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Rolled slowly to first. He's right there. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Texas is out in front, 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Rangers,
ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Baseman.
And that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Solak. A ball and no strikes. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Brock Holt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball foul down the left side. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The left fielder, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
So 1 gone with the runner at third, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Swing and a looper to left. Simmons ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
At the plate, Jose Trevino, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. The 1-0 home.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Hit in the air to right field. Catch is made by Cruz, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eli White. He flew out in his last AB. First delivery to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rangers 4 and the Twins 2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Max Kepler. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 1-1 home. Seared down the first baseline. And this ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. High in the air out to center field. Garcia will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
So now into the box is Josh Donaldson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Twins retired in short order. Still down by a count of 4-2. And now here is Joey Gallo, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And look out, he has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
On its way is pitch number 75. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Into the box, Adolis Garcia, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
To the plate now, Nate Lowe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 home. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball. After this, DeMarcus Evans takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Nelson Cruz.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0.
No strike.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home to Cruz. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. Calhoun looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
The bat, shortstop, Andrelton.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Luis Arias.
So now to the plate, Luis Arias, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up one run in this inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop to second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Stepping up is Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2.
Nope, that's a ball. I got to count 1 and 2.
Two and two.
2 and 2.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball hit on the ground is short. There's Kiner Falefa. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Rangers 4 and the Twins 3. Matt Shoemaker enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the inning now, and now here's Nate Lowe.
Leading off for the Rangers, the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
First pitch of the AB now. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Liner in there for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
At the plate now, Nick Solak, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1-0 delivery. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Buxton is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brock Holt.
Digging in will be Brock Holt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Lowe leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the stretch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Willie Calhoun.
So next to the plate for Texas, Willie Calhoun singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
So here is Jose Trevino. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Low with the splitter. Ball 1. One-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there. It's a steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Ready with the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding forward now is the DH, Eli White. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. John King is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So now to the plate, Ryan Jeffers drove in a run with a sac fly last time up.
Ryan Jeffers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent out to straightaway center field. Garcia is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Alex Kirilloff.
1 gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and up next is Alex Kirilloff. First delivery to him. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Softly hit toward the hole. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Max Kepler.
Next will be the designated hitter, Max Kepler. He's 1 for 2 in this one. first pitch on the way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Here comes the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo.
Right fielder, Joey.
Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Now batting, number 53.
Next, it'll be Adolis Garcia. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers set down in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Josh Sborz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
To third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now to the plate, here is Josh Donaldson. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
He's set and the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Fouled off. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Popped him up. Trevino shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In the air, down the line in left. Calhoun waits on it, and that retires the side. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail it here 4-3. Hansel Robles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now here's Nate
For
Lowe.
the Rangers, the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Nick Solak.
Up next for the Rangers, Nick Solak. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Brock.
Next to dig in, Brock Holt hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So the next to bat will be Willie Calhoun. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
and they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
And this will be fouled away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-3.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Now back, the catcher, Jose.
In now, Jose Trevino. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 home.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Fouled away. And now pitch on the way. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. As they've doubled up now, it's 6-3. Ian Kennedy comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Hit out towards second. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Stepping in now, Luis Arias. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. One and one, here it is. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Simmons gets his lead at first, nobody out. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Kiner Falefa ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Next to hit, Miguel Sano grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The catcher.
Into the box, Ryan Jeffers. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Still only one out in the inning. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Alex Kirilloff. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Very weakly on the ground. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Kennedy pauses. Here's the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Final strike for the Twins. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, I never thought they'd reach this milestone, but here we are, 26 wins in a row, tying the Major League record set by the New York Giants way back in 1916. One of the great all-time runs in any sport, and we're here watching it.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. Texas led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Kyle Gibson's his 5th winner of the year. Ian Kennedy closes the door for the save, his 12th of the